From July 16 to 18, at the United Nations headquarters in New York, the Parliamentary Forum of the United Nations High-Level Political Forum held the sessions on Sustainable Development Goals.
This year's Parliamentary Forum focuses on the two Sustainable Development Goals being considered at the UN High-Level Political Forum, specifically Sustainable Development Goal 16 on peace, justice, and strong institutions, strong and sustainable development goals on climate change. During the two sessions and discussions, the Vietnamese delegation contributed practical presentations and statements highlighting specific steps that parliaments can take to promote sustainable development goals. With the theme, investment in parliaments are important governance mechanisms, the Vietnamese representative assessed that the world faces many serious difficulties and challenges, making the implementation of the 2030 Agenda on Sustainable Development of the United Nations has slowed down. In that context, paying attention to promoting the role of parliaments and important governance mechanisms associated with Sustainable Development Goal number 16 is important in order to strengthen the actions of parliaments and at the same time coordinate and join hands with the international community to realize the 2030 Agenda.
Overseas remittances to Ho Chi Minh City reached nearly $5.2 billion in the first half of 2024, equivalent to 54.7% of last year's figure and up to 19.5% year-on-year, according to the State Bank of Vietnam.
In the second quarter of this year alone, remittances totaled over $2.3 billion, a fall of 19.5% compared to the previous quarter, but an increase of 4.2% from the same period last year. The capital flow from Asia continued to dominate, comprising 36.1% of the total and up 48.5% year-on-year. The State Bank of Vietnam explained that factors regarding human resources and labor market continue to positively impact the amount of remittances to the southern largest economic hub in the 6 months. Besides, improvements in payment services from bank and remittance companies contributed to the sharp increase in the remittance flow into the city.
In the first half of this year, Vietnam export to the Republic of Korea reached some $12 billion, an increase of nearly 11% compared to the same period last year. Notably, Vietnamese farming produce is increasingly favored by Koreans.
According to the Vietnam Fruit and Vegetable Association, the Republic of Korea has surpassed Japan to become Vietnam's second largest fruit and vegetable importer, only after China. In the reviewed period, Vietnam's fruit and vegetable exports to the ROK increased by 55% compared to the same period last year, reaching $164 million. The most favorite fruits from Vietnam include mango, longan, dragon fruit, banana, pineapple, and durian. According to the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, fruit and vegetable export revenue in the first 6 months of the year reached nearly $3.5 billion, marking a significant increase of 28% year-on-year.
Enjoy Da Nang Festival 2024 kicks off. Vietnam's sweet and sour soup lists among world top 57 fish soups. On the evening of July 17, the coastal city of Da Nang organized a grand music festival to kick off a series of events under the Enjoy Da Nang 2024 festival.
The Grand Music Festival features many exciting activities at tourist beaches and along both banks of the Han River. The event gathered many famous artists at the EC Park on the bank of the river. As a highlight of the Enjoy Da Nang 2024 festival, it attracted a large crowd of locals and tourists. After the opening Grand Music Festival, nightly music and art performances will continue to entertain visitors at the following nights. Additionally, locals and tourists can participate in beach sports activities such as parasailing, jet skiing, and paddleboarding. A culinary festival will also be held at EC Park until July the 21st.
Vietnamese sweet and sour soup, known locally as canh chua cá, has been placed in 8th position in the list of the top 57 fish soups in the world, as compiled by international food website Taste Atlas.
The term canh chua cá encompasses various fish-based Vietnamese soups, which are characterized by their combination of sweet, spicy, and sour tastes. The soups are usually made using a tamarind-based broth and typically include chunks of pineapple, tomatoes, okra, bean sprouts, or other vegetables, the website wrote. Most varieties are prepared using catfish, although some versions also include carp, snakehead fish, eels, or salmon. These soups are usually topped with cilantro before being served with rice on the side, according to details given by food website Taste Atlas.
That's the end for today. Thanks for your watching and see you next time.